Texas looking to aggressively prosecute anyone caught price gouging in the wake of Hurricane Harvey. Governor Greg Abbott saying it goes against Texas values and threatening to fine those who do it up to $25,000 per incident. Joining me now, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. And sir, it's good of you to join us today, but it's a bad subject to talk about because we much prefer watch the recovery efforts go unmolested, and yet there are people out there who are greedy and avarice, and you're doing something about it.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, you make a good point. We've had literally hundreds, if not thousands, of people out there rescuing people, risking their lives, and really making Texas proud. We obviously, in my job, I have to deal with some of the problems. We've had over 1,000 complaints in Houston and in Dallas since this all began. Some of them legitimate, some of them not, but we're addressing the ones that we find is legitimate, and we're stopping it.
What kinds of things or complaints are you hearing from those particular residents who are concerned about price gouging and other things that are unsavory?
Well, it deals with critical supplies, things that people need as necessities. So water, you know, we've seen it up to $100 a case. We've seen fuel.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again, Ken?
We've seen water up to $100 a case. So, I mean, that's unusual, but we've seen obviously price gouging. We've seen fuel up to $20 a gallon. And obviously we've seen other high prices from $4 to $10 a gallon. We've seen hotels triple and quadruple their prices, and we've had, like, the Best Western chain actually revoked a franchise because one of their franchisees was significantly overcharging. So we've gotten to some of these people. It's been a little difficult because some of them are not in business right now. They're shut down. But we are slowly but surely, methodically working our way through these complaints.
I've got to ask you to put on your personal hat as a friend of the state of Texas and tell me what are you incensed by the mere fact that they would do that?
You know what, it really is disturbing. You're talking about people that are desperate. I mean, they need these supplies. I mean, they're basic supplies, water, fuel, shelter. And to take advantage of people at this time is really horrific and horrible, especially knowing that they don't have a choice. And some of these people don't have a lot of resources. They're struggling financially. They're not in their jobs for a week. It could be very difficult for them to pay for resources anyway, let alone price gouge resources. So it's definitely something that is distasteful. Unfortunately, our legislature, you know, addressed this and gave us the authority to deal with it.
Well, that's a good thing. Now, we just saw the President of the United States visit Houston and some of the suburbs of Houston. Now he's on his way to Louisiana. So we've seen that. We've also seen the Vice President there. Now, you, of course, being in the leadership of the state, what's your marching orders in terms of making sure that you let people know, do not price gouge your very own people who are at their wits' end trying to get the help that they need and that they deserve? So
we've been on, we've used all kinds of resources. We have our website. We have a hotline that people can call into. People have been sending us pictures. We've tried to get out in the media, on radio, TV, and explain what the law is. Because, you know, look, a lot of people didn't know about this law, and so, you know, it's difficult when people don't know about it. As we've informed people, the actual incidences started going down in Houston, and then we started informing people in Dallas, and the incidences started going down there. So I think our efforts to inform people about the consequences, the fact that this is a violation of law, what the cost is. And by the way, one of the penalties, if you do this to somebody 65 and older, is up to $250,000. So it is having an impact.
All right. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Good day.
Thank you.